In southern New England, where history meets the sea, lies a hidden gem for cyclists and adventure seekers alike. Here in South County, Rhode Island, a true paradise for bike enthusiasts. I'm about halfway on Rhode Island's South County bike path, which runs just over 7 miles from Kingston down to the water in Narragansett. And all along the way, everything from marshes and woods to works of art and bike stores and ice cream shops. Oh, and a really nice bike path to ride on, too. The bike path has a storied past. It's the former Narragansett Pier rail line that once carried coal and passengers from 1876 all the way up until the 1950s.
There's a family here in this area with a mill by the name, their last name was Hazard, very influential, and they needed coal for their mills, and so they built this rail line.
Bob Votava and David Smith run Friends of the William C. O'Neill South County Bike Path and play an integral part in its continued growth.
It has about 3/4 of a mile to finish from the Narragansett Community Center to the town beach.
Winding through tree-covered areas and past eclectic artwork.
I love it. It's just really picturesque.
There are sights for everyone.
You go through farmland, you go through the Great Swamp, across Saugatucket, the mighty Saugatucket. You go through the historic village of Peacedale.
And in that historic village, Mythic Bike Works is a one-stop shop for all cycling needs on and off the path.
As far as the bike shop customers, certainly lots of people on the bike path. A lot of, squeaks and creaks and flat tires and things like that just, especially if they're riding in a group and one of them has a squeaky bike, is driving everyone else crazy, they'll stop in and get a quick adjustment.
A train trestle from the railway sat directly behind this shop. Now its doors are open, welcoming visitors who are following that same path.
You'll notice that all the businesses that already existed along the bike path are facing the other way. So they're facing the street on the other side, and all you got is dumpsters and back doors to shops. And so hopefully over time, more and more businesses will pivot and start paying attention to the bike road that's behind their business.
In partnership with Mythic Bike Works, just up the street, you'll find the Peacedale Ramp Room, a dream for any kid, or kid at heart. The first and only indoor bike park in New England, it opened in March of 2023. It's run by Casey Charkowick.
We built a place for kids to ride bikes the way they want to. So we do a lot of instructional clinics for kids who want to learn how to ride on ramps and do jumps and tricks.
It's a family affair. Charkowick's 7-year-old son started racing BMX when he was only 3.
I get to see my kids every day. My kids come to work. The job that they have is to ride and to welcome people here, and they just really enjoy sharing this with other kids.
Then we'll have sessions where I ride with a whole bunch of my friends.
The Ramp Room giving the South County area access to biking year-round.
The one thing that I think was missing was, a place for people to come and continue riding in the off-season.
As riders continue to ramp things up, both in the park and on the trail, there's a fuel stop that caters to every biker's delight.
We're at the Bike Stop Cafe. We're opening the restaurant, and we were trying to figure out a name, and my partner and everything, Casey, she was like, hey, we need to get rid of all those bikes in our basement, so we hung them on the walls. And then the name just kind of grew into the Bike Stop.
Owner and bike fanatic Brendan Roan is serving up everything from pizza.
I used to do a lot of downhill mountain biking for years, so this one's close to my heart.
To tacos, as well as some bike-themed menu items.
We got like a power slide, we have a downhiller, just because that was the theme of the restaurant, and we kind of went that way with a few of them. Our downhiller is like a buffalo chicken pizza, but like Kalamata olives and blue cheese right on it.
Each bike on the wall comes with a story. And these stories live on with every guest that walks into the Bike Stop Cafe.
Well, we got my dad's bike, who he just passed away in April, but that was his bike from when he was a little kid that he used to take and go clamming. You have people who are 95 years old who come in here and they're like, oh, I remember a bike like that when I was a little girl. Or you have a 5-year-old come in and be like, cool, look at that little bike. It just ranges for everybody.
In the 1950s, the railway was actually used as a way to bring children to school. A gas-powered coach ran from West Kingston to Narragansett. giving kids a unique way to get to school. And the Kingston train station, where the South County bike path begins, is the oldest continuously operating wooden passenger train station in the U.S. These days, the Amtrak New England Regional makes a stop there.